So looking at the amount of learning that happens for these three standards, as we look at kind of the results of the pretest and the post-test and the learning that has occurred for the first 18 weeks of the school year, it's a pretty big jump. Geometry has a unique ability because it's not one of those courses that students have seen. Um, Year after year, it's something new, it's something completely different, and so it's like a sponge. They get introduced to these concepts and they really learn a lot about geometry, throughout the year. So as we look at kind of the results of the learning, the effect sizes are over that moderate growth. It's a huge growth. And when we look at the post-tests and the pre-test means and the differences between those, most of the students coming into geometry are going to score ones because they don't know anything about the concepts of geometry. And so just that natural learning that occurs is huge. And so really looking at students getting up into those threes and those fours, going from ones to threes and fours in 18 weeks is huge. And even kids who struggle with learning, they're still gaining more skills with geometry concepts than they had before. So while they may not be scoring in the threes yet, they're going to get there just because of that practice and because they're only concentrating on that for their math courses now, is just geometry, shapes, things like that. So I feel like the results were pretty significant and showing, what we're doing in our curriculum and what we're teaching and what students are learning and mastering is really going really well.